It could be pretty annoying having to play on high ping due to not being near any servers or just having bad internet, but playing on it isn't impossible. I average around 50 to 60 ping on competitive servers, and I got tired of making my ping an excuse. So I've grinded on it, and I figured out ways to fight on my bad ping. I'm making this video to help out those who are in similar situations as me and want to make the best out of it. Don't forget to like this video for me, it helps me out a lot. Let's go. So first thing I want to talk about is what you have to think about while you're playing on a higher ping. You have to always keep a mental note in the back of your mind that you cannot play fast. A lot of people are so used to their home servers with low ping that they try to play exactly like that on a different server. Playing on a higher ping is basically like playing a different game, so you have to change how you play completely. And remember, playing faster and being able to edit and build quicker doesn't always mean that you're good or better than playing slower. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now what I did that helped me get better on higher ping was actually playing on a server further than my target server. So what I mean by this is that I want to become a better fighter on NA Central, right? So I warm up on NA West. I do this because learning the build placement and edit timing on a higher ping you intend to actually play on will make you quicker on the ping that you want to play on. It might sound confusing, but just stay with me. It's kind of like how a lot of pros warm up their free builds on a map that lets you change the speed of the character. They usually warm up on a very slow speed to practice more precise movements and edits, making them better when they convert back to the normal speed. It's like the exact same concept with switching servers. If you switch and warm up on a server with higher ping, you'll get better when you convert back to the server with lower ping. So for warm-ups, I free built and did piece control courses on 100 ping, and I've gotten better and more used to the delay. Here's me doing this right now. A quick side note that I noticed while doing this is that my aim and peaks are so much better than when I'm normally on lower ping because my main focus isn't building. Just make sure when you're doing the piece control drills you do good right hand peaks and treat them like you're actually fighting a real person. So after warming up with that, switch over to the server that you actually want to play on and it will feel super good and you'll feel faster on it. Good maps that I've played to get better on higher ping is Martaz Turtle Wars and Speed Realistic 1v1s. Okay, now I want to talk about moves and tactics that I found that helped me get a lot better with my ping. First is pre-piecing. You absolutely have to work on this if you want to become a better fighter. Pre-piecing is basically piece controlling and taking control over a part of the fight before the enemy is even there. Here is a really good example of pre-piecing. From experience, I know that since the enemy is trying to double edit up, he's going to end up either in the box in front of me or the box to my right. So I pre-piece both places with the wall, allowing me to get a shot in no matter where he went. These are the type of things you have to work on to get better with, especially high ping. You have to work on your awareness and fighting IQ. And the best way to do that is fight better players and review how you die by either writing it down or watching clips back, then learn from the mistakes. Now a tactic that you absolutely have to learn and implement is instead of taking a wall, you place a ramp through the enemy's box. On high ping, you literally can't even take walls, so the next best thing is to do this. You place the ramp inside their box, they most likely will panic, then they'll try and run away and make another box. This is good because this allows you a chance to pre-piece control them and have the upper hand in the fight. Here is a really good example of this. So I placed the ramp in and he panicked. I knew that he would try and edit down because that's the fastest way for him to escape the situation. So I went down before him and I pre-piece controlled it. The next thing is simple and it's just to play more ranked. Playing ranked to learn and get better is very underrated and considered inefficient and time wasteful because you can learn quote unquote faster and creative, but I disagree. Playing more ranked will help you the most in real fights because every fight you get into is literally a real fight. You will learn metas, tactics, and map advantages you can never learn in creative. So creative has its benefits, but you cannot fully get good at ranked or tournaments without playing ranked. Next thing that is really good to learn is to learn the timing and to get better at exporting into boxes. Since you can't take walls, the next best thing to do is try and phase in. The easiest way to phase in is to jump in with a ramp behind you, and there is a creative map that is super useful that automatically holds walls and it lets you practice this without the help of anybody else in the lobby. I'll put the code to the map in the description. So something I noticed that I absolutely had to do on higher ping was to pre-fire shots a lot earlier than I normally would. Every time I would try and hold an angle, shoot, then reset, I would get shot and possibly even die because the edit delay on high ping. So I figured that just pre-firing early then resetting to avoid damage, even if it's too early, is better than holding an angle and trying to shoot when the enemy actually edits on me. I'll show you guys 2 examples of me pre-firing early right now. Okay, now I want to show you guys a retake that's easy to do on high ping that works really well for me. All you have to do is just place a cone first and then place high walls through the cone to gain piece control. Then you edit out of the walls and then just keep repeating this over and over again. This way you're always protected and you can potentially piece control the enemy if he's close to you. Here's me doing it in different ways. Okay, now that I showed you guys some of the things that I've learned that helped me get a lot better on high ping, here's me fighting and actually using all of the tips that I just taught you guys in a real game. What? Bruh. I'm done. So these were the things that I've learned from my experience of playing on high ping. A quick reminder of everything: to always remember that you can't play as fast as if you're on a low ping. Warm up on a further server than usual. Work on your pre-piece control. Place ramps inside of enemies' boxes instead of taking the wall. Play a lot of ranked. Practice exploiting and phasing into boxes. Pre-fire a lot earlier. And practice cone and high wall retakes. Playing on a higher ping sucks, but with a lot of practice you can definitely become better than a lot of people. Make sure you leave a like on this video. It helps me out a lot. Is Metric, and I'm out.